Hello and welcome to our information video on motor vehicle at 1. My name is Dan Sheldrick, and as you can see at the moment I'm in our motor vehicle workshop. Now I'm actually the head of curriculum for technologies here at 1, but I'm also one of the motor vehicle teachers. So to begin with, I just was going to talk through a few things about the curriculum, the awarding body we use, and as the video progresses you'll have more information on the resources we have here, including the exciting ones, which is the workshop with the vehicles, and then we will go from there. So first of all, our awarding body are called the IMI. They're the Institute of Motor Industry. They're the most recognisable qualification for vehicle technicians in this country, and I believe they're still awarding 80–90% of qualifications overall for motor vehicle related qualifications. Now here at 1 we do a level 2 and level 3 program. They're both over 1 year, so a majority of students that join the course complete both of those. So over the course of 2 years you will end up with a level 3 qualification. Now the difference with our qualification is everybody has to do the level 2 first. So it's not as related to your exam outcome, because even if you got higher grades you would still have to do the level 2 first. And the main reason for that is because it's like anything that if you need to know the fundamentals and the building blocks and the individual parts of the car and how it works, you need to know those basic skills before you can then go on to the more technological subject areas, such as hybrid vehicles and vehicle diagnostics and electrics. So we tend to build you up with building blocks. At level 2, even if you haven't really got any previous technical knowledge of vehicles, that's great. It's a blank canvas. We do start from the very beginning. It is a very quick learning curve, so the level 2 program quickly moves through the different areas of the car. So for example, we study as single units, we study engines, we study chassis systems, which is steering, suspension, brakes, we study transmissions, we study electrical systems. So some of it will be the fundamentals of electrics and how it works and what types of electrical systems we have on the vehicles. And over the course of the level 2 program we are kind of building you up and preparing you for the level 3. The level 3 is mainly the diagnostics side of mechanics, and ultimately it is a skill that is in short supply at the moment. So if you've got those skill sets, it really does help your future prospects for employment. So in a typical level 3 lesson, we run the workshop as a fully functioning garage. You will come through the door, you will be issued a job card, and the job card will have a task on there for you, and it will just be a customer complaint. So it could be customer complaint of air conditioning system not working properly. It could be customer complaint of engine misfiring, whatever it is. And the idea of your lesson that day is for you to diagnose the problem accurately and repair it. So additional things that we do, so we actually do work experience, and generally speaking at level 2 we'll do a 2-week block, and then at level 3 we'll do 4 weeks, but it will be 2 2-week blocks. So it's a really important key aspect of the course, and it goes without saying, it kind of, for some of you it might be the foot in the door to some of the companies that are employing young people, and it's not unusual for our students to then be offered work for when they finish college purely through the placement that they have achieved here at Suffolk 1. So one of the key questions you may be asking yourselves is, why a career in motor vehicle? Well, the real answer to that is there's a huge skill shortage, which means there's lots of job opportunities for highly skilled diagnostic technicians. Part of the reason for this is the rapid rate that technology has accelerated and all the mod cons we have on a vehicle nowadays, and unfortunately the training for these new technologies hasn't been as readily available for people that are already in the industry. So a majority of our students that finish here at one will go on to employment with their key goal of being employed as a semi-skilled technician in a garage, albeit a main franchise dealership such as Ford or Mercedes or Toyota, or maybe one of the many independent garages we have in our area. That's where a majority of our students aim to go to, and we certainly have a good success rate of assisting students in getting to that next step. Some students go on to apprenticeships within the motor vehicle industry, which means they will receive further training on the job with various manufacturers. And then we do have the occasional student that actually wants to go on to university, and they end up doing a foundation degree, which is sort of engineering based. A few of my students have gone on to do like a motorsport degree in the past. So there are definitely different paths that you can take once you've finished the course. How we prepare you for those is key to the way that you're assessed in the workshop. Okay, so a key part of the course and the examination process, if you like, is you being assessed practically carrying out jobs on the vehicles. A lot of people like this way of assessment because it's how they feel most comfortable, it's where they're most confident. But we still do have exams as well. Our exams are usually multiple choice, that similar to the driving theory tests that some of you may have already been practicing for. And then we also have some written tests as well. But with all of our written work and things like that, we use sort of an online platform called ePortfolio, which is run by the IMI, and it's where we collate all of your evidence.
Hi, I'm Mark Firmin, and I'm the technician here at one college in the motor vehicle department. I'm one of a team of people who resource the course for you. We have other teaching staff who you'll meet if you come onto the course, but my responsibility is to ensure that you have all the kit and equipment ready for your course so that you can access the curriculum and make sure that you have the very best provision for the course. I just want to show you around the facilities we have here. First of all, you'll notice that everything we have in here you'd expect to find in a fully functional operation, a commercial garage in our town. We have not only a ramp and training vehicles, I think we have 13 different training vehicles that you'll work on, but we also have things like tyre fitting and balancing machines to help you access some extra skills that you'll need with a career in the motor trade. As we progress through the workshop, I just want to show you some of the things that we have on offer. Not only do we have a massive range of hand tools so that we can do almost any job on a car on a modern vehicle, but also we have some very specialised kit as well. Things for testing the quality of brake fluid, for instance. We have specialist gear for checking battery condition and charging systems. And one of the bits of kit that you'll use extensively in the Level 3 programme is this tablet. What it does is a diagnostic tablet that can be plugged into the car, just Bluetoothing and going into the information and fault code element of the computer systems on a modern car. In the motor trade today, people can't function without equipment like this, and so we've had to make sure we have the very best to ensure your training is of a high quality. Not only will you work on a range of training vehicles, but we also have some equipment that you can work on away from the car, giving you access to systems and techniques that become difficult when you're actually working on a car. For instance, you'll be stripping in Level 3 this Lexus hybrid engine, one of the most modern engines and still a current production engine that you'll find out there. But also, when it comes to the diagnostics and some of the skills that we want you to possess, we use engine test rigs. here with this piece of equipment, we can actually train you how to diagnose faults without having to actually get to the particular systems which might be buried under the bonnet of a car. This particular test rig allows us to put faults onto the vehicle or onto the engine system that allows you then to diagnose accurately and learn some really important skills. I'm sure you're going to really enjoy the course here because we are well equipped, well resourced and passionate about making a difference in the career progression of people wanting to get into the motor trade.
Hi, my name's Teddy. At the moment I'm studying level 3 motor vehicle engineering at Suffolk 1. The course itself is really straightforward and simple. You learn a lot of stuff really fast to start off with, but it's never really overwhelming. To start off with, you'll just start off in the workshop, learning about what the tools are, what you're going to be using, what you're going to be doing throughout the years. And it's really simple, it goes straight into your head really fast. You learn a lot really fast as well. Within the first few weeks, we were already stripping down engines just to the cylinder heads. In the classrooms, we were learning what makes a car road legal and safe. It's just really fast, but it's never overwhelming. It's really simple. The teachers are also really passionate. They're really good at their job. They teach well. If you've got any question, whether it be simple or whether it be really in depth, they'll be able to give you a good response, and it's really easy to pick up on what you need to do and what you're learning. The group that you'll be with, most of the time you'll be with a good group of people who like cars and they enjoy what they're doing, which makes it really easy to talk to them, really easy to have good banter with them. For me, that made the transition to college really straightforward and simple, because I was worried about not having friends or that sort of thing, because I was all fine at high school, but you're worried about meeting new people, but it's really simple on this course. Where at the moment we are learning about hybrid cars, which is really useful. We're getting our air conditioning and hybrid licenses, which makes us really employable. Whether you're using the skills just for yourself or if you want a future career in motor vehicle, it's really good, makes you really employable, it's really useful. At the moment I'm really enjoying the course. I would say to most people, if you like cars, if you enjoy hands-on work, I would fully recommend it. I don't think you'd regret it.
So I hope you found this video useful and it's answered a lot of those questions you may have had. If you have got any additional questions, then please get in touch and speak to us. We're happy to discuss things further. And lastly, just to say, obviously it is a very popular course, so that if it is something that you see yourself as being interested in and something you would like to do, then I just encourage you to go through the application process as soon as possible. And hopefully I'll speak to you soon.